I spent 2 days in Ljubljana, the capital of Slovenia, and quickly fell in love. The city is so beautiful with a ton of attractions, but it is so underrated compared to other major cities in Europe. Come along as I explore churches, bridges, museums, and parks. You will see why you should add Ljubljana to your travel bucket list. Hey, welcome back to the channel. If you've been watching any of my other recent videos, you'll know that I'm on a month-long Europe trip. Most of that was spent in Italy, but yesterday I have come over to Slovenia and I'm super excited to be here because this is a new to me country. Unfortunately, it is so cold here. I was getting used to the really hot weather in Italy, and I don't know if it's just like a cold snap here, but I could have sworn it was supposed to be warmer while I was here, and I didn't really come prepared. So I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt, a short sleeve shirt, and this light jacket. I can see my breath. It even snowed a little bit yesterday in amongst the rain, so it's pretty chilly, but I'm just gonna roll with it. Like I said, I'm excited to be here. I'm in Ljubljana, the capital of the country, and I'm excited to explore. Today I'm gonna go over to the city market, go up to the Ljubljana Castle, and see some other landmarks, so come along with me. Let's go. Ljubljana has a ton of bridges, and probably the most famous is the Dragon Bridge, which is right here. There's dragons on the ends. Ljubljana is known for its dragons, and you can see the motif throughout the city, so it's pretty cool. Okay, here's the city market. Not very bustling, like it probably would be on a warmer day or on a weekend. I was gonna maybe get some food. I don't know if there's really gonna be anything, but I'm gonna walk around a little. I had heard of this place where you could get fresh milk, like straight from the farm. Like they bring it here and they fill it up, and you can get a bottle and then fill it up, and it's unpasteurized, which you can't really get in the US. I'm not gonna get any because I don't drink milk, and also it's freezing cold, but that's kind of interesting if you're ever in Ljubljana and you're a milk drinker. Oh look, they even have an egg vending machine. How cool is that? I'm assuming this is probably straight from the farm. They have this cute little illustration on the other side. You know, I have chickens, so I love anything chicken related. That is so cool. It looks like it's €3 for a carton. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and leave the market area because I'm freezing cold. I'm gonna go to this castle, which will hopefully have some heated areas, hopefully. I'm gonna take the funicular up. I bought a ticket last night that's for the castle plus funicular, and it was €16. But there's also like a 10% off discount, I think, for buying it online, so it ended up being $14.40, so that was nice. And that includes like all the things up at the castle. There's multiple like museums and things to do up there, and then a return ticket on the funicular. The funicular by itself for a return ticket is €6, and the castle by itself is €12. So buying the combo ticket obviously saves you some money, so that's really nice. Buying in advance online, you get a QR code. Okay, I've made it up into the castle complex. The funicular ride was quick and fine, and now I'm up here. As you can see the map, there's a ton of stuff up here, restaurants, shops. There's like a museum of puppetry, which I'll probably do next. There's also like different viewpoints, galleries, and just a lot of cool things, so let's go check it all out. The Museum of Puppetry is dedicated to the puppetry history in Slovenia. It's pretty interesting so far, although some of the puppets might give me nightmares. They're kind of creepy looking, but it is interesting. My favorite part though is that it's heated in here. Oh my god, it's so hot and warm. I can feel my fingers again. Anyway, I'm gonna wander around here. There's so much nightmare fuel here. What is this cat staring into my soul? Like, they made a conscious decision to light the puppets this way. They didn't have to. They could have used different lighting, right? I mean, okay, this one was actually from a performance called The Dead Man Comes for a Sweetheart. So maybe it is supposed to be creepy as heck. There's a little display of castle weapons in here. Pretty cool. I've come to the viewing terrace, but not a super great view today. Very hazy. On the other side, here's like the big courtyard area. I bet this would be a really great place to just hang out when it's warm. Okay, just some quick things to note. Coming up here and just walking around, it's free, and some of the things are free, but then a couple of them are like paid entrance, like the Museum of Puppetry. There are restrooms, but they are €1, and you need change for it. Also, it's pretty accessible. There's elevators and ramps. I've come up to the viewing tower, which is one of the paid parts of the castle. Again, the view is not that great, very cloudy, overcast, but still really cool. Even the stairs have dragons on them. I just did the virtual castle experience, and it was really cool. You wear 3D glasses, so there's like a 3D movie that walks you through the complete history of the castle, and it's actually kind of like 4D because there's like rain that sprays down on you at a couple parts, and then like the seats shake too at a couple parts of it. So it was really interesting. The 3D was really good, and you get to learn about like the making of the castle, how it was like a prison at one point, and just up to modern day. So it was really cool. There's one more paid aspect, which is the Slovenian history exhibit, so I'm gonna go do that and then probably go get some food at one of the restaurants. For the movie too, they have like different languages they can do it in, so they had it in English with French subtitles because there were some French people and some English speaking people in there. So you just tell them whatever language, and they do it every half hour. The Slovenia Museum was pretty interesting. It walks you through the complete history of the country. There's like old Roman coins. The world's oldest wheel with an axle was found near Ljubljana, so that's cool. There's different things you can touch. It's very interactive. There's different videos, historic film clips, lots of cool like artifacts and stuff. So yeah, really interesting. I just ate at the cafe. The menu is mostly coffee, cakes, and cocktails, but they do have a selection of toasted sandwiches. So I had one of those as well as a traditional Slovenian cake. It was really good. I'll put the name on the screen. It was layered and warm, which I wasn't expecting, so perfect for a cold day, and it was all really delicious. And the total was €11.70. Also, the restaurants have a free restroom too, so if you eat there, you can use the restroom for free without having to pay €1. I think I'm actually gonna go back to the Airbnb. It's only 12 o'clock, but I'm pretty tired, so I think I'm gonna take a nap and then maybe go back out and explore some of the bridges and churches that I was gonna do today. I also have one more full day in Ljubljana tomorrow, so I can do a bunch of stuff tomorrow as well. It might rain this afternoon, looking at the forecast, but we'll just see, play by ear. Along with the paid portions of the castle, there are free sections. There's a chapel, a penitentiary, some galleries, and other cool things to see. There's also a gift shop, like I said, restaurants, and yeah, it's a cool place to hang out and great views of the city. The souvenir shop is pretty much just dedicated to Frederick the Rat, which is like the mascot of the castle. It's really weird, but cute. I took the funicular down, I went to the city market, I got these little ear things to keep my ears warm because it's so cold. Okay, I'm gonna walk to the Airbnb now. Maybe I'll show more clips, maybe not. So, see ya when I see ya. Okay, yeah, I'm back. Now that it's later in the day, there's definitely more people walking around and shopping. There's not just food at the market either. There's like clothes and stuff over on the other side. I asked this woman who was getting milk out of the milk vending machine if I could take a video, and she let me. I just think that's so cool. Definitely you don't have that in the US. There's also some food trucks here, and as you can see, the locals are not letting the cold get in their way of eating outside. I was just about to lay down for my nap in the Airbnb when I noticed the sun was out, so I had to come back out. I can sleep when I'm dead. Let's go look at some cathedrals and bridges. There's cute little sculptures all over the place. I saw one earlier of a kangaroo, which was kind of out of place, but yeah, kind of cool. I am so happy that the sun came out, and it's so much warmer too. I've walked down the river a little bit to the iconic triple bridges, and then right next to it is the Franciscan Church of the Annunciation, which is one of the most famous landmarks here in Ljubljana. It's this beautiful pink color. I'll let future voiceover Rachel give you some more information about the bridges and the church. Originally one bridge built in 1842, Triple Bridge was expanded in 1932 to help with the flow of traffic. Today it is a pedestrian-only walkway. The Baroque-style Franciscan Church of the Annunciation dates back to the early 1700s and stands out with its pretty pink color. You can go inside for free, but no photos or filming is allowed. This square is so pretty. There's awesome buildings on all sides. I love the bridges. It's just a really great place. And there's the castle up there on the hill overlooking the city. Too bad it wasn't sunny when I was up there. The views would have been so much better. Now that the sun has come out, Ljubljana is like a vibe. I love it. Like with pretty much any city with a river, you can take a boat cruise here in Ljubljana. It's a great way to see the sights. I've just been walking along the river so I can hit some more bridges, and I just love the vibe. There's so many restaurants, all these beautiful trees. It's so beautiful now that the sun has come out. Not that it wasn't beautiful when it was cloudy, but obviously it's so much prettier with the sun shining. Next up is Cobbler's Bridge, which was built in 1931. Look, there's people stand-up paddle boarding in the river. How fun! And there's another dragon on this cute little sewer thing. What's this called? A manhole cover. I've come one street up from the river to this street that has like a bunch of cute shops, restaurants, bakeries and stuff. I want to maybe pop into a couple of them. They look pretty cute, and just walk around and enjoy the beautiful architecture and vibe. There were a lot of cute like souvenir and gift shops down that street, and of course I had to go in them and look at every single thing like twice and then not even buy anything because I'm so wishy-washy. It's gotten overcast again. Oh no. Okay, I've come back to the Airbnb. It's only a little after 5, I think, but I'm probably just gonna call it a night and hopefully get up early to do some stuff. I had a wonderful day today exploring Ljubljana. I have one more full day exploring the city. I grabbed some takeaway from Abi Falafel, I think is how you say it, or maybe Abi Falafel, but I've heard it was good, even though it's not Slovenian food, but it's also food that I don't normally ever eat, so I'm excited to eat that, probably watch The Office, and go to bed early because I am tired. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Good morning from day 2 here in beautiful Ljubljana. I'm super excited to do some more things, including a park, a museum, and just wandering around. I might go up a skyscraper later for some views. I was gonna do it earlier when the sun was shining, but it wasn't open yet, so womp womp. Oh, maybe the sun will come back out, who knows. Anyway, yesterday I was telling you guys how there's a lot of weird like statues around Ljubljana, just kind of like dotted everywhere, but this one here is the potato statue, and it does look like a sliced up potato, pretty unique. Anyway, I'm gonna go up in that church next. That church was incredible. It's free. Definitely check it out while you're here in Ljubljana. It's starting to like sprinkle a little, so I'm gonna go over to the National Gallery, which is right across the street. The National Gallery of Slovenia was really nice. I liked a lot of the landscapes and the portraits. The sun has come back out a little bit and now I'm on the search for some lunch. Okay, I just ate lunch at this really delicious restaurant. You have to like go underground, and it seemed to be pretty popular with the locals. I didn't really hear anyone speaking English, but the wait staff spoke English, which was good because I didn't know what to order, so the waiter kind of helped me and like told me a cheese I should get. So I got like sausage and bread with the cheese, and there were onions, and it was really good. The place filled up like really quickly, and I ended up waiting a little bit for my food, so they ended up comping the drink because of the long wait, which was really nice. I didn't have to do that. Also, the prices there are really good too, so if you're looking for like a cheap, authentic, good place to eat, I suggest it. And it's still sunny. I'm so happy. I'm gonna go up to the top of this skyscraper and hopefully get a really nice view of the city. Okay, I made it to the top. I thought it was the 10th floor, but I guess it's the 11th floor because the 10th was like closed off. Yeah, there's signs that say the view is only for their restaurant guests or whatever, so I'm gonna be quick. I don't know how much they enforce that. I guess if I have to buy a little slice of cake or whatever, that's fine. It is sunny, there's views far into the distance, beautiful. Going back down on the elevator. No one said anything to me about it. They weren't busy. I mean, it's like 2 o'clock, so maybe later in the day when it's more crowded, you know, like dinner time, and you know, when people are drinking cocktails out there and stuff, they probably don't want a ton of people coming just to take photos because I'm sure it gets really crowded. Oh, we're at the bottom. The views from the skyscraper were amazing. It's 360-degree views, unobstructed. It's a great place to see the castle, all the churches, just all of Ljubljana, as well as like the distant mountains. Beautiful view. Definitely suggest checking it out, even if you do have to pay for a cake or a cocktail or whatever. It'd be a great place when it's warmer to hang out. Look at this squirrel. That is not a gray squirrel like you see in the US. Oh my god, look at his little fluffy ears. Oh, it's so cute. Oh. Okay, if the adorable squirrel wasn't enough of a hint, and the birds calling, I've come to a park. It's a Tivoli Park. Hopefully I said that right. But yeah, it's pretty beautiful. I think there's different buildings of stuff. I don't know. I'm just gonna wander around, enjoy the nature. I've said in other videos, but I love coming to big parks in big cities where it kind of feels like you're not in the city anymore. So hopefully that's what this one is like as well. I also wanted to say that I've been walking everywhere so far in Ljubljana. Haven't taken any of the buses or anything, but there are buses available if you need them. The city's very walkable, and a lot of like the major attractions are pretty close to each other, so that's really nice. I really hope that it doesn't just start pouring, because the sky is definitely looking a little scary. Look at these cute swans. They have a little nest going. This is really pretty over here. They even have a greenhouse. The park was really nice and peaceful. I'm heading back towards the Airbnb because it's starting to sprinkle a little. There's a cold wind. So I'll meet you back there with the outro to this video. Alright, it's only a little after 3, but I think I'm gonna pretty much call it a night here in the Airbnb. I got a can of like goulash soup my first night here that I was gonna eat for dinner, but because I'd had such a big late lunch, I ended up not eating it. So I'm gonna have that tonight. Tomorrow I am going to Lake Bled, which I am super excited about. It's probably the #1 thing on this entire month-long itinerary that I've been most looking forward to. Unfortunately, I don't think the weather is going to be too great. Maybe it's supposed to be sunny in the morning, so we'll see. Maybe the sun will hold out. Fingers crossed, everything works out. I have loved my time here in Ljubljana, only 2 full days, but I did see everything that was on my itinerary, although I still did not even scratch the surface. There's a ton more museums and things to do that I just didn't get to, But yeah, Ljubljana, it's such a pretty city, it's such a fun vibe, so lively, even though the weather wasn't that great in my opinion. There were still a lot of people out and about walking, biking, and just having a great time. I love the architecture, the parks, just everything. I feel like Ljubljana is definitely low on the radar as far as like capital cities here in Europe, but definitely check it out. I hope you like this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe to see my time in Lake Bled, and I'm going to Croatia after that, and I'll see you there. Bye.